Hey there, Leo. Welcome to your May 2024 tarot card reading. I pulled an oracle card for you from the Magic of Marvel oracle deck, and you were selected Doctor Strange. Intention is the gateway to glory. All right, check it out. Doctor Strange has balanced the elements, creating the perfect foundation to manifest his magical will. And so can you. The Sorcerer Supreme seeks to protect others using his mystical expertise to be a guardian. When he's in your reading, you are being asked to make sure you are acting with honorable intentions and using your gifts to help others. All right, Leo? Intention is so important in life. That being said, let's set a good intention right now. Call upon thee, Iao, that thou wilt send Haru, the great angel sent over the operation of this secret wisdom, to lay his hands invisibly upon these consecrated cards of art, that thereby we may obtain knowledge of hidden things to the glory of thine ineffable name. Amen. Okay, Leo, this will be a Tree of Life spread. Gonna chill out on the path work for a little bit. Get back to basics. We'll be using the Thoth Tarot. I will be trying to get more decks involved in the channel because variety is the spice of life, and you Leos, well, your main function is taste. I'm a Leo sun, so I get it. Variety is the spice of life. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, all the information to do that should be in the details below. And if you'd like a personal question answered, just leave that in an email in the comments section and I will get back to you with an answer. If you like the channel, please subscribe and give a thumbs up to the video because it helps out. Yeah, it helps the algorithm know that you like it. And that's good. Okay. Here we go, Leo. Spirit, what does Leo need to know for the month of May 2024? Please and thank you kindly. I dedicate this to Jason Statham and Madonna, two Leos. I enjoy very much. Okay, Spirit, let's do it. Okay, in pure consciousness, you have Mars and Gemini, Nine of Swords, Lord of Cruelty. In the Observer, you have Root of the Power of Water, the Ace of Cups. What is being observed? What you need to understand is the Chariot, Cancerian energy. Crossing the abyss into Hesed, mercy, the subjective experience. Leo, you have airy part of fire, the Prince of Wands. I had a feeling he'd be showing up. Kibera, challenges you may face, severity, the objective world. Leo, you have Sun in Virgo, Eight of Discs, Lord of Prudence. And Tippereth, your advice from Spirit and your localized consciousness. You have Saturn in Libra, Three of Swords, Lord of Sorrow. Okay, in Nektak, your victory, your will and your what, your thoughts and emotions. You have Priestess, lunar energy. In Had, glory, the way and the how. Earthy part of fire, the Princess of Wands. Now it's a party. Almost. In Yesod, your foundation, your automation. Leo, you have the Moon, Pisces energy. I had the Moon today in the same place. Cool. In Malkuth, the kingdom, your embodiment for the month of May 2024. Leo, you have the Lovers, Gemini energy. Cool. All right. Thank you, Spirit, and thank you, Leo, for being here. To you. Let's get right into it. Cruelty in your pure consciousness. Okay. Nine of Swords, Mars and Gemini. Mars and Gemini is the mind literally at war with itself. You beating yourself up about something. What that is, I'm not really sure. But yeah, as you can see here from the card, there's this blood dripping down, and there's white here too. The white kind of signifies tears. And Spirit's like, why are you crying? You don't have to be crying. Don't beat yourself up. But yeah, Mars, fighting, power, striving, surviving, and Gemini, which is not being able to make a choice, and also love. The war of love in your mind, in your pure consciousness. In the month of May, what it's about could be a million different things, but I can tell you from, this even came up for me today. It's swords are the mind, and mind is differentiating things, people, places, things, which are just things. In a very, in a cruel way, in a harsh way. Could be for the better, could be for the worst. Maybe you did something you regret. Maybe, I'm not gonna get into that because, like I said, it could be anything. My job is just to make you aware of what you may not be aware of. I, pure consciousness, am the observer. Ace of Cups. So from your pure consciousness comes the Ace of Cups. From differentiating to possibly being made to feel something, good or bad. Again, who's to say? The elemental dignity is not too well dignified, so this may not be felt too much in the month of May 2024. But this is you. This is the masculine. This is your vision of God. This is your meeting with God face to face. This is your devotion. Something that you're feeling could have a lot of potential to be great or terrible or nothing. That's why it's an ace. It's potential. It's the root of the power of water. This could give me, this could make me, this could make me, this could make you. Into what? Again, hard to say. Can't say. But you can. Let's continue. And Binah, your understanding. I, pure consciousness, am the observed, which is the Chariot. Chariot is Cancerian energy, and the Chariot is about authority under authority. Motion without movement, right? He or she is sitting there and has all these four pillars up perfectly and all these wheels going, and these four dog or gargoyle looking things. They're representing motion, spirit, the mind, and the body, all in perfect alignment. Whenever I think about this card, I think of this guy over here, RoboCop, because he is fictional, but he got shot to pieces, right? Like really bad, like shit. Then he died. Then he brought him back, just his brain and his face. And he was supposed to be a machine, and that was it. Then something started to click after a while. He started to remember who he was. Murphy. It's you. Leo, it's you. You are what's being observed in the month of May 2024. Who you are, where you come from, what you believe in, what you fight for, your family. These are all Cancerian things, and this is Cancerian energy. Why it is you're observing these things, again, can't really say. But the Chariot is about understanding those things so that you can go out and face some kind of challenge in the Matrix, in the real world. So understand who you are, Leo, to the best of your ability. It's also under the placement of Saturn, which has to do with limitations and blah, 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 blah. Lessons. So take that into account as well. Again, I'm trying to keep this as simple as possible, which is actually going to make it a little bit more complicated. But that's just the fun of tarot. Yeah. Let's continue. Crossing the abyss. Two-chested. Mercy. Things to be grateful for. And this is your subjective experience. Very part of fire. The Prince of Wands. I always bring this up. I'm like proud of it. It's like, this is me. This is my court card. Because it's my birthday. And I know this guy well. Because he's me. He's Crowley. He's you. He's Cancer. He's something degrees of Cancer with something degrees of Leo. Right? Half and half. And this is your subjective experience. What I see personally for you is you just going through something and firing off every thought you have and not letting anything get in your way, letting this lion run free. You having a good time, maybe for the better of you, maybe not. Maybe you're being a little boastful, maybe you're showing off a little bit. Leo, you like to do that. You have great leadership abilities, but you can also become a little vain, a little egotistical. I say this because this is the subjective experience, right? This is all pure consciousness. This is all coming from that cruelty, but this is, to you, you're killing it. Maybe that's not the case, but maybe it is. Maybe you're just going through something you have to go through. Maybe you're creating stuff that you've never created before. Maybe you're putting on a little bit of a performance to mask certain things, certain thoughts. And we all do that. Yeah, this is your vision of love. This is your obedience. This is your Jupiter. Jupiter likes to give you everything you want and generates faith. Let us continue. It's all about intention. Eight of Discs, Lord of Prudence. To me, Eight of Discs says, just chill out, wait to see what happens. Now, you, Leo, might be feeling a little bit impatient in the month of May 2024, especially with cruelty in your pure consciousness, in your Godhead, in your union with God. Spirit. I don't really. There it is. Okay. This is also your drive, your conflicts, in the objective world. The objective world may look like it's not going fast enough. Things aren't happening fast enough for you. And you may need to just twiddle your thumbs a little bit. Right? This also speaks of working with your hands, building things for yourself. Right? Prudence, being very almost painstaking about things. And when you're put that much attention into something and it takes time, it can be frustrating. Discs in the tarot with time represent months. So I'm just getting this thing with time here. All right, You don't have to do anything. I would just recommend you being patient, especially with this under your Mars, which wants you to fight and go and get at them, and that could have something to do with this, right? I need to do something. I need to do something. I need to change something. I need to take advantage of the observer. I observe this. This can happen. This can grow into something more. It can grow into love, abundance. I'm gonna go down the tree before I go up it again, so let's continue. I'm just trying to get a read on how you're feeling this month, next month. All right. Three of Swords, Lord of Sorrow. Okay. If you're familiar with the tarot, you know that in Rider-Waite-Smith, you have the three swords cutting into the heart, and there's clouds, and tears is very sad. This is Saturn in Libra. As I said, Saturn is the bad cop. He gives limits, lessons, takes stuff away, right? And Libra is balance. It's learning. It's justice. A limit on justice. What a concept. Okay. Enough to make anyone feel pretty sad. There's threes. Threes are reception, and threes are also the first feminine aspect of any suit. So, yeah. There's no going about this. This is sad. Because it's sorrow. Whenever this shows up for me, I'm feeling... yeah, not even regretful, just like, oh, man. This is how it is. Can't do anything about it, but I can understand it in my mind. I, pure consciousness, and personal consciousness. So I wouldn't go over past, but this one sticks out, and I have to, just for my sake. I, pure consciousness, am personal consciousness. That is the path of the priestess, which is also in your emotions. Very interesting. Pure consciousness, personal consciousness. What's the difference? Pure consciousness is just awareness, is what we all have. It's just what is there. Personal consciousness is when you start to feel things like the self, like I am Danny, I am making video, I am hand, I am doing stuff, trying to reach Leo, you, and make feel better, talking like robots, right? That's what the priestess is. Links head and heart. I, pure consciousness, am personal consciousness. This is affecting that, and vice versa. And it seems you don't even know why. Consciously, you don't know why. Or maybe it's me that doesn't know why. Maybe you do know why. Either way, my heart goes out to you, Leo. Sorrow is your localized consciousness for the month of May. Okay, let's continue. The will and the what? The priestess. Just talking about her, right? She represents... say it again. I, consciousness, am personal consciousness. And so is she. She's the oceans of consciousness, of awareness. We don't always know what that is. Our consciousness, our awareness is endless. So how could we know it all the time? This is in your Venus, in your relationships, values, and balance. So things in your life in that arena may not be so clear at the moment. You might have lost some people, God forbid. May have had to get rid of some people, had to make some changes in your life. Got to do something with this challenge. Especially if you're coming to an understanding about who you are and what you want under your own authority for what you observe to be a potential here. I said I wouldn't go up the tree again, and I'm doing it. I'm doing it. And you were, yeah, okay. But yes, the priestess, not knowing, having faith, and connection of pure to personal consciousness in your emotions. If this isn't making too much sense, let's continue. Excuse me. In Had, in your, the how and the way, how you go about doing something. You have the Princess of Wands, earthy part of fire. The Princess of Wands, as you can see here, is a free spirit. She does what she wants, doesn't really care, has a tiger in her hair, throws it right over her shoulder, says, come on, let's get going, let's do the darn thing. This is Malkuth, this is of the body. In other decks, it would be known as the Page of Wands, a messenger of spirit, of fire, of things done. So, to me, Leo, what I see here is your solution for this cruelty that you feel, for this Ace of Cups that you observe, and for the Chariot that you observe, is being observed. The Chariot that's being observed, and the observer that is the Ace of Cups. Your solution here is to follow your body. Do whatever it is you have to do. It doesn't really matter what it is to you. Princess of Wands doesn't really believe in much, but that's only because she doesn't know any better. She's a combination of 3 different energies, and she just tries to find a balance between them. So this is how you're going to deal with that cruelty. You're just going to do whatever it is you do. Whatever it is your body tells you to do. It'll be done. Again, I'm not telling you not to do it or to do it. Just be aware of what you're doing. That's all. In Yesod, in your foundation, your automation, which is what? Your subconscious. Funny. The moon. Alright? I said before I got this in the same place, I just realized I didn't. It has nothing to do with the reading. I just wanted to qualify that. The moon in your subconscious is funny because the moon is the subconscious. Calf, back of the head. That's where it is. And that's where this card is, your subconscious. This in tarot is generally known as a scary card. Why? Because, well, it's dark at night and you can't see stuff. In your minds, in your subconscious, you can't see that. It's dark. And when it's dark, you have energies working in you that you cannot necessarily control. That's why you have the dog and the wolf and the other Rider-Waite-Smith, right? Working inside. All right, here we have a whole bunch of symbolism that this is like an EKG machine apparently, and these are 2 gods that I don't know too much about, and this is like the moon or the sun. It's a freaking weird card. There's some other symbols that I could get into, but they're a little but this is your automation. So again, I have this theme here of you just doing things without you being too aware of them or too conscious of them, being driven by emotions, for a desire for change, and for wanting to get a certain nasty sorrow out of your heart and cruelty out of your consciousness. Can't really blame you. And with the priestess and your emotions, you don't know what you're feeling. But you know it's not great. You know it's not good because it's sorrow and cruelty, and it's not fun. It's not fun. I only smile because I can relate. So yeah, this is your automation. Your automation is in the dark. You can't see very well. The moon can also represent things like sexual drives, of balance. This is the moon is the path of corporeal intelligence, right? Intelligence of the body. So it deals with regulation of breathing, going to the bathroom, simple things like that. Well, not simple at all, really, but when this is out of whack or out of balance, or just have an eye on it. Keep an eye on it. Subconsciously, you may be very afraid of whatever it is you don't know or can't see. That's all. It's just automatic. That's all. Now, your rulership is the sun. So this is also a big thing. You're also, your main body part is the heart, and this is the heart. It's funny because in the other deck, 3 swords are right in the heart. Something is hurting, obviously. Some differentiation you're making about things is hurting. Whatever that is, it doesn't really matter. Just be aware of it. Bring awareness to it, then you can start to deal with it. In your embodiment, lovers. Very curious. Malkuth, the body. Vision of the Holy Guardian Angel, a whole lot of things. Won't get into it. This is a good sign. This means that you're, well, in my estimation, that you are fighting for yourself. Setting a correct intention. Lovers, the path of the lovers goes from understanding into beauty. Understanding your heart. This is your understanding. This is what is being observed, and this is what you embody. Put these two together, you get the Queen of Cups. Little fun fact. But this is good. This is good. You understand the Chariot. You understand where you come from. You set a good intention here. You make the right choice. This is also known as the choice. If you're going through any kind of love trials or anything like that, this could very well be possible. I don't want to say be decisive, but if you are going to make a decision, again, have the right intention, the intention that's right for you. And remember what's being observed from your pure consciousness. Who am I? Where do I come from? What do I want? What do I want to protect? Where do I want to move forward to? Alright, so we're going to do something interesting here. We're going to go up the tree. Alright, so in your body you have the lovers. Good feelings, understanding yourself, making choices, falling in love perhaps, or falling out of love. In your automation, the moon, scary, dark, out of balance perhaps. Back of the head. The How in the Way, Princess of Wands, does what she wants. And that's how you're going to go about it. In your emotions, Priestess. I don't know, it's hard to say, it's hard to see. Maybe I don't even want to think about. Maybe I don't even want to feel my emotions. In your heart, sorrow. Clear from the mind. The objective world is telling you to be patient, to see how things come out, to put effort into yourself, into whatever it is that you love. The sun in Virgo. Virgo perfects things, is a perfectionist. So be patient, put your best effort into things. Your subjective experience is the Prince of Wands. Just want to go about what you do and have fun. Maybe be cruel to some people, incidentally, not on purpose, of course. Have some laughs, have a good time. Ride that lion to wherever it is you need to go. Because you're going to ride this thing out to the lovers. This is weird going up the tree. This is the first time I've ever done this with anybody. So here we go. I, pure consciousness, am the observed Chariot. You're coming into an understanding of who you are in the month of May 2024, Leo, and that is a very exciting thing. Chariot's probably my favorite card in all the tarot, but I'm a little biased. So, I, pure consciousness, am the observer, the Ace of Cups, root of the power of water. Could be feeling many things. And you, the observer, if you're not aware now, you will be aware in May. And you, pure consciousness, Leo, I'm going through some tough times with cruelty. Mars and Gemini. Battle with the minds. And that creates all the other Sephiroth, okay? And we are out of time. This is a bit of an experimental way of reading. If it was a little confusing, thank you for being here so much. All right, I hope this helped you and add value to you in some way. Until next month, Leo, love you so much. Bye-bye.